If you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing this evening? So tonight we're going to be going into the what is it called? The Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I have spirit messages oracle for us, as well as what's this thing called? The Mirror Next Money Deck Volume 2. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. It is a pleasure to have all of my boos here. Welcome, 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 boos. Okay, that being said, let's jump right in. Let's get into it because it ain't nothing but to do it. Okay. All right, so let me get my own, say hello to all my boos. Hey, Bethany Elliott. Okay, Tariq Cook, how you doing, sweet pea? Welcome to the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's all sign read. What's up, Ryan from the 8? Y'all, I don't know what's going on with your girl. Okay, let me tell you. Cause like they be starting with me, baby, on them Saturday reads. We gonna have to, I don't know, maybe I need to do them a little bit earlier. Cause the later it get, boy, I be getting upset. What's up, Janique? Welcome. This is your first time here. Junique. I think it's just Janique, or is it Janika? Janika Coulter. Ryan from the 8. Russ. Hey, boo. So, like I said, we're going to be going into this Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I have felt blessed and highly favored. I am been watching TV with my daughter. How you doing, Cornbread Man and Tamalt? We have started a new series. It's pretty funny on Hulu. Chad Powers. Anybody else watching it? It is hilarious. How you doing? If y'all let me know if y'all like that. Okay. Hey, Patricia and Lala. Thank you for the flower. Holy Spirit, what is it that you got for this collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that we need to know? Oh, we going through a lot. Starting off with the Knight of Swords, excuse me. Knight of Swords here in the upright. Hey, boo. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, sweet pea. What we got here? Let's see. We got the 4 of Wands. Okay. Ooh, somebody rushed into a marriage. Who is this? The 7 of Swords is in reverse. The Hangman is in the upright. Look like somebody wants to come back and make something right. They looking at something they trying to change their perspective. Ooh, 9 of Swords is in reverse. Let's get the energy at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords in the upright, the High Priestess in the upright, Knight of Cups is in reverse. This is my little preview, y'all. My little preview. So let's see. We got that Page of Cups, 3 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups is in reverse, and then we got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Which then led to the 8 of Swords. So let's start here. Page of Cups is Cancer. 3 of Swords is Libra. High Priestess Taurus. The Knight of Cups in reverse is Scorpio. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is Taurus. And then the 8 of Swords right there is Gemini. Okay, so let's see. Somebody was emotionally unavailable. They put someone in a one-sided situation. They weren't there. So it does look like there was some sort of one-sided situation. Somebody was emotionally unavailable, and it looks like it led to some sort of cheatation, 3 of Swords. So somebody was not there for someone emotionally, and it led to a cheating situation. But with the High Priestess here, the High Priestess is a keeper of secrets. So I don't know. When somebody cheated, maybe they thought that it was going to stay a secret. But with the Knight of Cups here in reverse, somebody pumped their brakes. Somebody stopped being there for someone. Someone stopped coming in with romance. Somebody stopped being there. So like, I see it. So somebody felt emotionally unavailable. Another person cheated. Whoever cheated thought it was a secret. But with the Knight of Cups, I think the secret must have gotten known because somebody started pumping their brakes. Oh, you cheated? I'm done. So the 7 of Pentacles, somebody slowed all the way down with the Knight of Cups here. They stopped being there for somebody. They start slowing down, and then now somebody's in their head because I guess they didn't know their person saw them. So somebody cheated and they thought they weren't being seen. but it looks like somebody been being seen. Okay, how you doing, Plasma, Karma Real, Boo Boo Bear, Martin Simpson? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. All right, so yeah, so that's what is going on. So somebody thought that they were not being loved the right way, so they went out here to get loved, and they thought that they were gonna keep it a secret, and yeah, it ended up getting found out. Interesting. So let's talk about what we got here. So the Knight of Swords, we're talking about these 5 cards that's in front of me. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius in the upright. The 4 of Wands is Aries, okay? And the 7 of Swords in reverse is Aquarius. And then we have the Hangman here. What is this? What is this? Hold in 2 seconds. No, I don't have time. I'll look at this. I'll look at this later. I'm sitting up here like, what is this? Anyway, what is this thing called? The Hangman, Pisces. Okay. And then the 9 of Swords here in reverse is Gemini. Okay. So Knight of Swords. Somebody feels like they rushed into a marriage. I rushed. I didn't know what I was doing. I rushed into a commitment. Somebody rushed into a commitment. And now they want to try to fix it. I rushed when I got into this, and now it's looking like somebody wants to back up. I made a mistake. I want to fix my mistake. They are in the, now here with the Hangman, this is like somebody trying to, they need to look at something from a different view if they want to be stress-free. Now, interesting. And we already seen that somebody cheated, thought that somebody didn't know. So this is interesting. So somebody feels like they rushed into some sort of committed relationship that was very financially stable. It was a stable commitment, but they rushed into it. Now, with the 7 of Swords, now, remember I said they feel like they made a mistake. Now, this person, remember I said somebody cheated? Maybe this is that was them. They rushed into making a commitment with someone that they may have cheated on, and now they want to back up. I want to back up. So it may have been the person who ended up cheating, ended up falling into a committed relationship with this person, and then it was like, oh shit, I didn't make a mistake. I want to go back to the one I cheated on. Okay, so let's talk about the Knight of Swords. So, you know, sometimes that happens. People will cheat with a new person, and they will rush into a commitment with the new person before really vetting them. And then over time, you find out that like, oh God, this person's a terror. I had a really good person. I want to go back. I want to go back to my last situation. See, they got to change their perspective because their last situation was probably stress-free. So sometimes that happens. You know how it goes. How you doing, Tanny Howe? Courtney Davis, Joseph Brown. How you doing? You said, hello, my beautiful. That's Veronica Boston coming in under Joseph Brown. Hey, Veronica Boston, my love. How you doing, sweet pea? Welcome back. Nikki Real, my day one. What's up, girly? What's up, Lee Vega? Welcome. Adolf. Hey, boo. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Let's talk about this Knight of Swords. So somebody feels like they rushed into a commitment. Let's see what's going on. The Knight of Swords in the upright, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we got the 6 of Cups here in reverse. Empress Tina, how you doing? Star, Consent, welcome. So we got the 6 of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Wands is in reverse. I'm going to show them to you in the upright. So that's the 8 of Wands. This is my Page of Swords, and that's my 6 of Cups. Now they all are in reverse. Now, so 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody you've been knowing for a long time. This is somebody you may have grown up with, or you just dated them and y'all have a long history with the 6 of Cups. But notice it's in reverse. This is not a positive history. This is somebody who actually rushed and gave you hate, pain, and despair. Oh, excuse me. I mean spit. Page of Swords here in reverse. So here with the Page of Swords, this person gave you hate, pain, and despair. They may have started ghosting you. Look, with the Page of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who felt like that y'all were not in alignment. They started ghosting, and they also started like not messaging you anymore. So with the Page of Swords, somebody started backing up, not just on the phone, but even on social media or other forms of electronics. Somebody started putting up blockages. So there's a blockage in communication across the board, not on the phone. So somebody's not being talked to, emailed, They're ignoring DMs. They're blocked. There's blockages here. So somebody is giving you a lot of pain because they're blocking you. And it's like they rush to block you at that. So it's like somebody's not talking and they're kind of leaving somebody out in the cold, even though it's not out here. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius, Page of Swords, Gemini, 6 of Cups, Scorpio. Okay, so let's talk about this Aries energy. Now, the problem with this person ghosting you is that y'all are in a relationship. Y'all have some sort of marriage. Now, I'm not going to lie. Y'all's marriage, even though it's supposed to be stable, notice how the house is made of cards. It might not be the strongest commitment. And the slightest thing could upset your happy home. Now, this person is already, they're rushing to block you. They're not telling you what's going on. Y'all supposed to be in a committed, stable relationship. But being that the house is made of cards, it may have been, sometimes certain relationships you have, different ones, different strokes for different folks. So sometimes something that another couple could actually grow strong in, y'all are weak in. And so y'all's home is not really as strong as it looks. The slightest thing, and somebody, different people deal with like arguments different. You know what I'm saying? You know how you could be in a committed relationship and with one person and you could come talk to them and they handle what you say, criticism or advice really well, and y'all try to meet in the middle, where another person could take offense. So the house is not as stable. Somebody is taking offense here with the 4 of Wands. And so and I'm even seeing the way that they kind of rush to ghost you. That's kind of like avoidant energy. So I'm getting here that something is not as strong. It's like this person does not know how to communicate. And sometimes when problems arise, some people don't know how to face it. They take off running. And this person here, they stop talking. So I don't think the commitment is as strong as it looks. Hey, JP the guy. What's up, North Luna? Okay, welcome. And Kane, Kenneth, and Board, welcome back. So let's talk about the 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands is being clarified by the 6 of Wands in reverse, Leo, the Tower in reverse, Scorpio, and then we got the 3 of Cups in the upright, Cancer. Okay, so remember I said now this is supposed to be a strong commitment, but with the 6 of Wands, if your commitment is strong and y'all are supposed to be together, but remember I said the slightest little thing, it's kind of like the house is not built on a strong foundation. Thank you, Spirit. Because the first thing I heard in my head, I'll huff and I'll puff. Y'all remember the 3 little pigs? And I'll blow your house down. You can only blow something down if the foundation is not strong. So while you and this person may have a financially stable commitment, y'all are not as strong. The slightest little thing, because the foundation may not be strong, the whole house will come crumbling down. So somebody feels defeated. 6 of Wands here is in reverse. This is somebody who could possibly be putting other people above you. Now, there's some defeat here, and you could feel defeated because with the 6 of Wands, other people are being put above you. And y'all are supposed to be the one in the commitment. This is somebody who may go out and be with third parties, drinking, having a merry old time, putting others literally above you. Now, whoever you are, you may be constantly trying to fix the relationship here with the Tower in reverse. So the foundation is not strong when the Tower is here. The Tower means the foundation is not strong. The whole relationship comes and tries to collapse. So if you're trying to call your person, see what's going on, that's you trying to keep the foundation or the whole house from blowing down. Okay, so that's funny how Spirit said, I'll huff and I'll puff. I'm hearing the 3 little pigs and I'll blow your house down. So before the house comes crumbling down, one of y'all may try to fix it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You're not talking. So here with the 6 of Swords here. No, excuse me, 7 of Swords here. This is somebody who tried to fix it. Now, I don't think that this is normally about, somebody doing something behind your back, cheating and whatnot. But before it gets to the point where their person is cheating, whoever is the one trying to save the relationship, before you step out on me, I'm going to try to fix it. So I think this person is not, I'm thinking this is you. You're not doing something behind your person's back, but you're trying to prevent them from doing stuff behind your back by reversing it. And hey, can we talk about this? Let's fix the foundation before you cheat. So it's like I see you being the one trying to correct it before this person. So you're trying to communicate, but now they didn't ghost it. So before it gets to you stop talking and you go out here and you go looking for somebody else, I'm going to try to heal this with the 7 swords here in reverse. Even though you don't, it's like you don't want them to do stuff behind your back. So I'm not getting they're trying to fix it. You're trying to fix it. Because I see this person is out here doing what they want, putting other people above you. So before you go putting other people above me and thinking to go so far as to having sex with them, let's try to heal this. 7 of swords in reverse. Let's talk about it. 7 of swords in reverse. Let's clarify. We got the 2 of wands in reverse. The 10 of wands. So 2 of wands in reverse. The 10 of wands is in reverse. And the 5 of swords is in the upright. How you doing, Star S Content? Beverly Shumpert. Thank you for the 100 jewels, Star. Tony Carr, welcome. And thank you for the 100 jewel and the star. Welcome Tuesday. Welcome, baby. How you doing? Okay. All right. Kane Kenneth, welcome to the channel, baby. Did I miss anybody else? I think we're all caught up. Shamika Jackson. Hey, baby. All right. So let's talk about this. So that's 7 of swords. We have the 5 of swords in the upright. This is somebody who wants to win at all costs. And what do you want to win at all costs? You want to try to relieve the burdens. So somebody, again, remember I said you're trying to prevent this person from going out and cheating. So you're trying to talk, communicate, talk about it. Hey, before our whole house come crashing down, let's fix the problem. Now, so the winning at all costs, you want to relieve the burden. Whatever you're burdened by, let's fix it. Remember, I just said that. That's what I was getting. Well, this person with the 2 of wands, they don't see a future, though. This is somebody who feels like y'all don't have everything you need. Now, you're trying to come in and relieve the burden. I don't know what's missing, but let's talk about what's missing. This person does not really see a future with you if the 2 of wands. See how she's looking down, looking far? See Alice looking far? Okay, I see a future. I know what we have going on. This is you taking an assessment. We have everything we need to get this going. Well, somebody don't feel like y'all have a future, and they feel like something is missing. And this is you trying to say, okay, well, whatever's not missing, let me try to fix it. Let me try to fix it. Well, this person feels like something's missing. You trying to fix it. You're trying to change somebody's perspective. Now, the 5 of swords, y'all, is Aquarius. The 10 of wands is Sagittarius. And the 2 of wands is Aries. Now, the hangman, Pisces. So you're trying to change this person's perspective. Notice that that's a clock before they do anything that would really rock your foundation. Like, it's one thing for your person to kind of be, out here trying to talk to other people. But it's another thing if they go to the point where now they're having emotional attachments and they're literally having sex with someone else. So you're trying to get the perspective to shift within a certain amount of time here with this Pisces in the hangman. You got to change somebody's perspective. See, that's the hangman. This is him, how he looks. The Mad Hatter, okay? Hey, how you doing, Michelle Leah, Sam Sherman? Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Okay? Let's talk about the hangman. So you're trying to change this person's perspective. Hangman in the upright. Okay, so we got the 10 of cups in the upright. That's good. That's good. Pisces. Ace of wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the upright. And the Knight of Cups is Scorpio. So this is what we got. So that's my 10 of cups, my Ace of wands in reverse. And that's my Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about this. You're trying to come in and change this person's perspective by getting them to change direction. Okay. So instead of birthing an ending, you're trying to save the relationship. Let's change directions. You want this person to accept your offer because you're trying to fix it. Now they blocking communication. They don't want to talk to you. They're ignoring you and everything. And they're rushed to do it. Now you're trying to hurry up and correct this before it goes too far. So this is you coming in with your peace offering as the Knight of Cups. You're offering romance. This is how people do when you feel like your relationship's in trouble. Now, this is you going, hey babe, can we meet up? Let's have dinner. Let's talk. You might buy flowers. This is you trying to create a scene to help facilitate peace. going out to dinner, you want to have a hard conversation, but you're trying to do it in a loving, caring way, setting up the scenario, setting it up with the Knight of Cups. Okay? So, because you're trying to remind this person that you guys belong together. Now I'm hearing my head, I belong to you, and you belong to me. Every time we do. Y'all know that song. Every time I see your face, makes me wanna sing. Every time I see your face, it makes me wanna sing. I belong to you, you belong to me. Who is that? Is that Rome? I ain't heard that song in years. I belong to you, you belong to me. Somebody trying to remind you that y'all supposed to be the 10 of cups. You are my happily ever after. So before you go running around here and completely blow up the foundation, remember, I belong to you. You belong to me. Every time I see your face, it makes me want to sing. I know that's how the song goes. I can't remember. He say something after that. I don't remember all of it. Y'all have to look that song. It's called Rome. I think it's I Belong to You is the name of the song. But somebody coming in, and so you setting it up. You got a little dinner going, a little candlelight, and you try to remind this person that, hey, baby, you my happily ever after. Every time I see you. Do you know somebody is in love? Yes, I'm getting deep love with the 10 of cups. You love this person. You see them as your happily ever after. You everything I want, everything I need. Every time I see you, I light up. You trying to change the direction of the relationship before it ends. You're trying to make it as stress-free as possible. 9 of Swords. Okay, I like that. I like that. Hey, Chosen Chocolate. Hey, I love the name. Don't be out there in that sunshine. Don't let that chocolate melt now, baby. Okay? Welcome. All right. How you doing, Kim D? Thank you for the floating heart, baby. So let's talk about this 9 of Swords in reverse. So I like this. Okay, so you're trying to make a stress-free situation. Somebody is trying to save their relationship, and I am loving it. Okay, let's talk about this 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Did I tell you thank you for that floating heart, baby? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Devil, Capricorn, in the upright. The Page of Pentacles, Virgo, in the upright. And then we have Justice in the upright, Libra. So, yeah. I see exactly what is going on here. See, this is you trying to stop some things before it happens. So here with the Page of Pentacles and Justice, this is you trying to hear your person out. Justice, you want to balance out the scales. Now, you already know that. Now, look at the Queen. You see how she's pointing her finger? Somebody is obviously mad about something that you have not done or something that you did do, and everyone, this person is very angry. And so notice the decree. This is them, you saying, hey, I want to balance things out. So they might be coming at you a little harsh with their truth, but you're trying to balance out the scale. So you're going to hear this person out. Even though, notice how he's looking like, oh Lord, see how he's looking at the pages, and she's, and so even if you felt like your person was going to blame you, you still want it to be as stress-free as possible. I'm just here to make it right. So whatever is bothering you, whatever make you feel like you want to put others above me, we can bring it to the table, baby. Let's bring it to the table. Let's talk about it. Even if you feel like it makes you upset. So here is a Page of Pentacles. This person may feel like you're barely invested. Page of Pentacles. Remember, you're trying to balance stuff out, but somebody is feeling like you're barely invested. And then with the Devil, they may feel like you are toxic. Or you're telling this person that. Either somebody here feels like somebody is not really invested, and see the Devil here, and notice the clock. You feel like maybe somebody does not spend as much time with you. The Devil is about controlling. So maybe somebody feels like you're trying to control them. Something here this is also about toxic behaviors. Now, one of the things that you're trying to balance out is why your person could be, before they cheat, this might be you telling them, because remember, you're trying to prevent the cheating. You see that they're already hanging out. They're out here, maybe they're going to the bar or they're going to the club. You see them changing up their dress. So before you cheat, let's talk about it. So your person, I think this is them, is not really invested. And so they may be, before you fall out and go out here and you're partying, because the devil energy is all about lustful desires, drinking, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling. You out here, you all the things that lower your guard. You see that they're not invested in a relationship and you're trying to balance it out. And you're like, hey, I see what you're doing. I don't know what I'm not doing. But before you go accusing this person and screaming and hollering, or hearing them screaming and hollering at you about what you're not doing, you just want to make it stress-free. Baby, let's talk about it. I see you not really as invested. You've been hanging out. I see you coming in. You've been drinking. And before this go too far, I want to balance things out. I just want to create a stress, because see, somebody don't want to lose their relationship. So the Page of Pentacles is Virgo. The Devil, I told you, is Capricorn. And Justice here is Libra. So I see this. Somebody wants to bounce it out before it goes too far. Let's try to, I see you already backing up and somebody's ignoring you and all of that there. How you doing? Dazima? How you doing, Sweet Pea? Welcome to the channel. All right. Jameson Grady. Hey, boo. How are you? Cat Powers. Did I get you? Welcome. And y'all, please take 2 seconds to double tap. We are well over 100 people in here. Do y'all mind? Double tapping. Take 2 seconds, y'all. It costs you nothing. How you doing? Too cool. Ooh, your name is real long. Too Kuit to Tangita. How you doing? I'm gonna just call you Tuku. Welcome to the channel, Tuku. All right. I'm good, Plasma. How you doing? All right. So we got the Death is in the right. Oh Lord. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse. The Hermit is in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. It ain't looking too good, baby. It ain't looking too good. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good. Now, you are out here trying to prevent y'all's relationship from being wavy. You see how it's about to tip over? So you trying to get it back balanced while the Two of Pentacles being in reverse. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. So y'all are already seesawing, you and this person. And you trying your best to stabilize it. Death is here. This person has stopped communicating. It's like they have blown the candle out literally on y'all's relationship. That somebody dropped the relationship. They're ghosting and they're rushing and they're stopped communicating with you. So I see you was trying here to prevent this. But remember, this person has already backed up. They have now cut you off on social media. You're trying to create a dinner and a whole atmosphere to talk about it. And somebody is called Death. Death is Scorpio energy. They have blown the candle out on the relationship. It is over. Now, they are telling you they do not want to work with you, even though you're trying everything to talk about it before they completely walk away for good. You trying, because you're trying to reverse the Tower, but with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody saying they don't want to work with you. And that's how it looks in the upright. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. They don't want to partner with you. They're calling Death no matter how much you're trying to reverse this Tower. This is somebody, you're trying everything. You're trying to win at all costs to get this person to come out of isolation here with the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Three of Pentacles is Capricorn, by the way. So this is the Hermit. And see, you don't want to see your person. You don't want to bid them farewell. Look at Alice in the back. She got her waving her, the white flag. You don't want to bid your person farewell. You don't want them to be closed off and isolated. You're trying to pull them out of isolation. I see you not talking. You know how y'all do. So this is you leaving 1,000 messages. Hey, baby, why you block me? I need to talk to you. We need to meet up. Can we meet for dinner? Let's talk about this. Somebody is trying to win a person back. Okay. Here with the Hermit. Okay. So you're trying your best to win at all costs to relieve the burden. You're trying. So you might be leaving messages. You might be going by their mama house. You know how you might have flowers sent, or even if you're a feminine, you're trying to go and talk to their friends. You're trying to get other people. This is you trying everything to get this person to talk to you. This person, you want to change directions, but now it's looking like somebody is done. They have changed directions. They're choosing to be single. The Hierophant, that's the Hierophant, is in reverse. That's the marriage card. Somebody don't want to stay married. They're choosing to be single and do their own thing. And it's almost like they're saying, I'm not attracted to you. I want a divorce. So no matter what you do to try to win this person over, they're saying they want a divorce. Hierophant is Taurus in reverse. This relationship, now you're seeing it really wasn't that stable. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Your person wasn't invested in the relationship. So no matter how much you try to reverse this, when you really look at it, whoever's trying to save the relationship, you're seeing this person was not really invested. They were out here being lustful. They got some bad habits. Your person could be on drugs and alcohol. They have sex. There's some addictions here. Your person's not really invested in the relationship. Y'all's relationship is not as solid, stable, or peaceful as you think it is. So it's like, damn, man, the relationship might really be over. I mean, because they're calling death and you're trying everything to prevent it, but it's looking like it's over. How you doing, Arizona 79 love? How are you? Ruth Bailey, how you doing? Okay, y'all only take what resonates. Only take what resonates. Hey, DeWanda Allen. Okay, Shamika Johnson, welcome to the channel. Okay, Karma Real. Did I already get you, baby? You probably was already in here, and I just, child, you know, when I get the challenge, and sometimes I forget who was already in here. But welcome, Sweet Pea. Crafty Mom, how you doing? Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is Virgo. All right, so your person is out. They have left you. It is over. It is over. And I'm not going to lie, it looks like somebody is feeling quite defeated with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, baby. It is not looking good. It is not looking good. Hey, Charity Ward. Okay. This is not looking good. So they called for an ending, death. They have blown the candle out. They have left you in the dark. They're ghosting you. They're not talking to you. They're blocking you across social media. And so the relationship that you're trying to fight so hard for, look at the cards. Remember I said your house was made of cards? And I heard Spirit go, I'll huff and I'll puff. Y'all's foundation wasn't strong. And now you look at the cards. Now that your whole house has been blown down and this person has literally blown the candles out on the relationship, you feel defeated. Something that you was working so hard for is now defeated. Your person's not talking to you. They blocked you. This is making somebody feel like, I mean, maybe this is my karma. The relationship really wasn't built on the strongest foundation. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. And it is in reverse. So you and this person, notice how Alice and the White Rabbit are running in the same direction. In order for y'all to win the game, notice that there's a chessboard here. In order for the foundation to be strong, y'all got to be moving in the same direction. Y'all are not moving in the same direction. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This is why, so y'all's relationship is not that strong because y'all not moving in the same direction. And so here you feel out in the cold. Your person who you're trying to bring back out of isolation has actually, you feel like you just been thrown out in the cold. Like they just threw you away. Five of Pentacles is here. This is Taurus. Somebody feels just thrown away. Look at like literally, like they done just tossed you out to the wilderness. And the thing that you were trying to prevent has now happened. Your person is cheating on you. Three of Swords. Libra. They left you out in the cold. They're ghosting you. And you know if they're not talking to you, they got to be talking to somebody. Y'all know that. Yeah, and we all have those feelings. Like when your person stops talking to you and you can't get a hold of them and you know your person. Y'all know each other's person. Hey, I know your sex schedule. I know how you like things. I know when you go through things, you like to talk to somebody. I already know. You already know when they done fell into, you can feel it. They sleeping with somebody else. They're connecting to someone else. And you are heartbroken. Devastated. Somebody is devastated at the divorce or the ending. Because while this person may not have been that invested, maybe you are. But this was not an equal reciprocity relationship. This is that rabbit's table. Or somebody say, I think it's the rabbit's table. And notice other people are trying to eat from this table. Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is really about giving. One person gives to the other to keep the balance. But if it's not a balanced, equal give and take, there's no equal reciprocity, this relationship is out of balance. If only one of y'all are giving, and this person's only eating from your table, that's not a relationship. And we had already seen the page of Pentacles came out here, I believe, in the page. So this person's barely invested. There's no real equal reciprocity here. So I see why the relationship, the foundation was not that stable, because you're giving, but they're not giving in return. But who they are giving to is a third party. So they have left you out in the cold. They put you in a third party. They're cheating. Six of Pentacles is also Taurus. And this is what we have. How you doing, Irma Ortez? Welcome to the channel, Sweet Pea. Welcome, welcome. All right. Hey, super mom. How you doing? So this is what we have here. So somebody is feeling like, it looks like only one of y'all is devastated. The other person has clearly moved on, and you just sitting up here looking like, well, there's no equal reciprocity. We're not moving in the same direction. And like I said, you feel defeated. Because listen, sometimes we are invested even when the other person isn't. This is why you're trying so hard. You're trying to keep the foundation. You're trying so hard because you're invested. This person, though, it's like you're not really seeing, but you are seeing it now. They're not as invested as you are. There is no real equal reciprocity here. How you doing, Erica Prince? And is that Karina Lewis? Hey, baby. Welcome to the channel. And Douglas, how you doing, sweetie? And Joey, Joe, Shabba Doo. How are you? Welcome to the channel. So we got the Lovers here in the upright, Gemini. Four of Pentacles in the upright, Capricorn. Two of Cups in the upright, Cancer. The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus. Ooh, and then we got the Page of Wands in reverse and Strength in reverse. Page of Wands is Aries. Strength is Leo. Now, the Lovers is here in the upright. This is somebody who is now defeated because you have lost your partner. Notice how, look, to a third party. Notice the Queen. This person has shooed you off. They're ghosting you. They're exiting. And they're standing with their third party. You can go. See how she telling Alice to go? That's you. You probably feel much smaller right now. They telling you can go. Go and go. They're sticking with their third party. So you want to be partners with this person and you feel defeated. They ended the relationship. They're sending you on about your business. Your person is completely closed off from you with the Four of Pentacles. So your person is closed off from you. And this is making you feel some kind of way because you love this person. Two of Cups. This is who you wanted to share your vows with. This is who you wanted to build with. Notice the House of Cards is not really built here. This is just like you and this person, you may have felt like y'all started from the bottom. And this is who you wanted to build with. This is who you loved. And the person you loved is leaving you out in the cold. Seven of Pentacles. This person quickly ran to the arms of another with the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. This happened quick. Them jumping into a third party. And now you're realizing it like, man, our relationship really wasn't as strong as I thought it was. This person's not holding on to you. In fact, you're in the dark. They're not holding on to you at all. This person quickly ran off to go be with a third party. See how Alice, this is strong. She hold on to that doe. This little doe, a deer, little baby deer. She holding this little deer for dear life. This person didn't hold on to you. This person your relationship is weak. And this is why things never really got off the ground. And this is why y'all are not really having equal reciprocity. Your relationship is weak. And so whoever you are, it's like, I definitely see you're doing some reflection as they're closed off. You're thinking about what you wanted, how you love this person. You think about how they left you out in the cold, how quickly they jumped into the arms of another. And this relationship is not real strong. This never really got off the ground because they were never really invested. And this is why y'all don't have a solid foundation. If only one of you are giving and the other person is not, the relationship is weak and you're going to have a tower. Because the universe is going to see there's only one person here loves the other. They need to break up. And eventually the person who is not invested will go find, like, they, what I'm getting, I just heard, they're just not that into you. And that hurts to hear that. It always has a little sting when you hear, oh God, somebody just ain't that into you. But this person, they're not. But sometimes people are not brave. And sometimes people don't know how to say, I'm just not that into you. They'll look at you and they'll see how giving or kind you are. And they want to take advantage of you to get something out of you. But it's not love. I'm not invested in love, but I mean, you give great gifts. You give good love to me. You love me. I'm getting Whitney Houston. You give good love. You give good love to me. You give me gifts. You look out for me. You pay bills. I'm giving you time. You giving me money. You want to give me love. You're being nice to me. People like that. Some people like to be doted on. And they're not invested. So it's like they're kind of selfish. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. So they're out here cheating on you while you are over here running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to save a relationship that somebody's not really that invested in. Okay. Hey, Charles Burnett. Okay. And thank you for the gold coin, Douglas. Okay. So this is what I got so far. All right. So we have the Four of Cups. Woo! In the upright. Oh my gosh. The Empress is in the upright. Queen of Cups is in the upright. King of Cups is in reverse. And the Fool is in reverse. Okay, so the Fool is Aries, King of Cups, and the King of Cups is Cancer. The Queen of Cups is Pisces. The Empress is Taurus, and the Four of Cups is Cancer. So we got a lot of water. Okay, except for that Taurus energy. Lots of water here. Okay. You are completely closed off from your partner. And somebody is really, really sad. Somebody is super duper sad. I don't know if y'all seen Spirit go past me. I did. Okay, somebody is devastated. Look at his little face. You feel like you just been left out here on a little island by yourself. And so with the Four of Cups, this is somebody, remember, they're ghosting you. They're completely closed off. They don't want to hear nothing you got to say. They're not accepting you at all. And so there's a complete closing off. Now, what's interesting about this person closing you off, and remember, they shooed you away. This person did not realize who they closed themselves off from. You are an Empress. You have the Midas touch. You know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You gave good love. Remember, I just said, you give good love to me. This person, when they shooed you away and they chose somebody else, remember, they made this impulsive decision to stop talking to you and go jump in the arms of the third party. They did not know that when they sent you away, they was closing themselves off from money. The Four of Pentacles is here. That's Capricorn. Remember that Four of Pentacles with the Empress, Taurus. This is somebody who did not hold on to you. Notice how Alice is holding on to this person, this queen, this Empress here. Somebody did not realize that holding on to you meant that they were holding on to abundance. Somebody who always came in and made things right, who balanced out scales. Remember, you were the one who was balancing out the scales with the Six of Pentacles, right? Well, and they did not realize that when they closed themselves off from you, even though it made you very sad, they closed themselves off from money. And they also didn't realize that the person who loved them really adored them. i.e., you will be the Queen of Cups. You really love this person. You adored them. This is why you try so hard to save the relationship. They were the object of your affection. Look at how she's looking at that cup. You really put this person high up. See how she's holding her cup up and how she's looking at it. So it's like you kind of put this person, even though there's no pedestal, you kind of admire this person. You put them up on a pedestal. You adore them and you love them. Okay, and you were willing to build with them even if you had to start from the bottom. Now, this is a soulmate connection because the king is next to the queen. But it's karmic because one of y'all is in reverse. So while you are loving and kind, this person had decided to be selfish and only think about themselves. They chose not to give to the relationship. This person, whoever's in the King of Cups, they're the ones who rushed off and ran to the arms of a third party. So they changed directions. They're the ones who made the changes. They were being selfish and only thinking about their needs, their wants, and their desires. So technically, y'all are in a karmic connection. Y'all are soulmates, but it is karmic because your person's moving real reckless. Okay? So this person is now sad because they didn't hold on to the Empress. And guess what is happening? Not only now, things are not getting off the ground because you don't want a new start. Your person didn't want a new start. They ran to the arms of a third party. So this is why things don't get off the ground. Y'all can't have a new start because they were impulsive. They started cheating. They ghosted you and ran into something else with someone else. So you guys can't really get the healing that the relationship need off the ground. So like when you're trying to talk to them and hey baby, can we meet for dinner? They're turning all that shit down. Remember I just said you're trying to maybe call their mom or get with their friends and hey, could you talk? This person has with the Four of Cups, they've cut off everything from you. They have completely cut you out of their life. Probably had their friends blocking you, have everybody blocked you. And so it's like y'all can't get a new start if you over here with a third party because no matter how many times I try to talk to you, you are now in a new relationship with your third party. You're not thinking about me. You're not wanting to be a part of this. But this person did not know at the time. Okay, so while you're ghosting me and not talking to me, you also have cut yourself off from me looking out for you financially. So now somebody gonna be out here. Here we go with this. Hey, John Beans, thank you so much, baby, for the flower. So somebody's not really like seeing the full picture. And remember, they was impulsive. Normally, impulsive action means you did not think this thing through. Hey, Shelly. Okay. She said, what if you never want to, well, everything don't have to be sexual, baby. You could take it as just business for you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Douglas, for that golden coin. Hey, Cindy. What's up, Light Tone? Or Light One? I'm sorry, Light One. Priya, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Karina Lewis, did I get you, sweetie? All right, welcome. All right, so y'all can't fix the relationship if they in the arms of another person. It's kind of hard. Then they're not talking to you. They ghost you. So it's like the relationship is not going to get off the ground. Y'all not going to have a new start. They're not even taking a leap of faith. They're in the arms of another. So they're probably not really thinking about one of the things. Now they're sad because they moved impulsive, not talking to you. They cut themselves off from somebody who loved them, who gave good love, who also looked out. Remember, you came with benefits. How you doing, Holly? What's your name? Is that your name? Yeah, Holly baby. Thank you for the star. And Carol. Hey, Carol and Maya. All right, so we have the Magician here in reverse. The Temperance is in the upright. So we got Gemini with the Magician, Sagittarius with Temperance. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. The Ace of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right. The Three of Wands is also out of here. The Three of Wands is Aries. And the Seven of Cups is in the upright. Ooh, 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 ooh. Seven of Cups. not really liking it. Scorpio. All right, so let's talk about this. This person is now sad because they have closed themselves off from meeting their goals. The Magician. This is somebody who was being real manipulative when they closed everything off, but now they can't meet their goals. The Magician is in reverse. They don't have the tools they need. Listen, sometimes people will compartmentalize and they'll keep you around because you offer something. You know, I got this person for sex. I got this person for money. I got this person to take me on dates. If I need to talk to somebody for my emotional needs, I got this person. Some people do that. They'll like, instead of having a perfect person, they'll have 3 and 4 people to make like, okay, I'm getting all of my different needs from different people. You with the money. This is somebody who now is like sad because they closed themselves off from the money. They sent you away. Remember to see the queen? Gone and go. So now you done went. Now they sad because they actually closed themselves off for money. They didn't really think about that at the time. Now this person wants to hold on to you. They want to come in, Temperance. They want to come back to you. Now, notice how the mushroom, she's eating the mushroom. Y'all remember Alice in Wonderland, what does the mushroom do? Makes you want to grow. This person now wants to hold on to you. Now they want to grow the relationship. They want to alchemize. They want to balance things out. This is somebody who wants to come back and tell you their truth. And now they're going to tell you the truth is you really love me. You love me. You always gave me good love. Queen of Cups. With you, I always had victory and success because you always helped balance me out when I didn't have when I couldn't meet my goals. That's the truth. Because you love me. I was able to balance myself out and meet my goals because you loved me. So like if this person was short on, you know, people have different needs. Some people can't pay their phone bills. Some people can't pay their rent. Some people can't make their car payment. You would always come through and help. So now this person now sees the truth of who you are. And now this person that's selfish is seeing that you always have ships coming in, which lead to a lot of options. You always got ships coming in. You always got options available to you. That's one message. Now this person is now seeing this King of Cups. Now this King of Cups is also probably waiting on divine timing to tell you that they want to balance things out. But see, you don't want a new start because this person had many options. They ain't cheat with one. They didn't cheat with two. Somebody's a serial cheater. They cheated with many. Somebody had lots of options out here in these streets. And so now they want to come back and say, I'm waiting on divine time and I want to work it out because you got options. You know what I'm saying? You always got ships coming in. You got options coming in. And you're like, no, I'm cool because I'm coming to find out you street meat. Oh, no, I don't do street meat. So now you don't want a new start. Well, honey, this is turning into a hot damn mess. Hey, Indigo Energy, a hot damn mess. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Hey, Bethany Elliott. Bethany Elliott said, you all please take a second. It's over 210 of y'all in here. Do y'all mind, or 204, I should say. Do y'all mind getting the likes up to at least 200, please? And thank you. It's about 100 of y'all. Take 2 seconds. Double tap if you're watching on your cell phone. Double tap in the center of your phone. It will like the video. And like me even if you're on TV or watching from TV. Hey, Junie Moon. How you doing? Saba Khan, welcome back. Mari, the Scorpio, welcome. Hey, Cindy, I see you. Michael Ellis Sr., welcome, baby. Thank you for the love and light and sending it right back at you. Okay. Anybody else? Naima, is that how you say it? Nima, welcome. John Dillon, how are you? Maya Yurbi, I got you. All right, I think I'm all caught up on the names. How you doing, Java? Evangelina Garza, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. So we're all caught up. Hello, Love. Is that supposed to be Love Horses and Linda? All right. So did I name these? So the 3 of Wands was Aries and the 7 of Cups was Scorpio. Okay, how you doing, Ram? Ramirez, is it supposed to be Ramirez? Ramirez? Is it Ram or Rim? Something. You got that one in there. I don't know if that one's supposed to stand for something. How you doing, Ram? G Humanist. How you doing? And Miss Edwards. Thank you, Mari. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Cups is in the upright. Somebody wants to come out of a stalemate. Their personal wish fulfillment is to come in. They want to make an offer. Uh-oh, somebody somebody now sees the truth. Uh-oh. Two of Swords in reverse is Libra with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is Pisces. So somebody now wants to come out of a stalemate. See her? This is somebody who didn't know what direction they was in. This is somebody who closed you off. Remember, they closed off their heart from you. This is somebody who was at a stalemate with you. Now they want to come out of that. Now they want to tell you, my personal wish fulfillment is to come back to you. Your personal wish fulfillment is to balance things out with you. Oh, I didn't mean to lose the person who pays my bills. I want who has gifts, who has the Midas touch. Every time something goes wrong, who knows how to fix it. When I find myself in a pickle, you know how to get out. Now this person wants to come in and they want you. You're their personal wish fulfillment. And so they want to balance things out with you. Okay. This is somebody who wants to come in. And the truth is they're going to say, I just felt like I needed to protect my heart. Notice how he's got this breastplate across his heart. And they're going to tell you, they might even tell you they feel like a bit of a fool. Notice the donkey. For moving so slow when it comes to you. When you all you've ever did was love me. So somebody might tell you they feel like a bit of a jackass for being so guarded and moving so slow. When all you ever did was love them and put them up on a pedestal. And, you know, you always looked very highly at this person. And just came in with love. And so they're going to tell you that. Oh, you know, I should have made an offer, but I was moving so slow. They want to make an offer now. This is somebody who's going to come in and tell you they've just been waiting on the right time to tell you that they want to get back together. World is in reverse. Now somebody wants to move strategically. Notice the checkerboard. This is the world. Somebody is not ready for the cycle to close. They want to come back. The world, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, and Taurus. They want to come back. The Knight of Pentacles was Taurus as well. So they don't want the cycle to close. They want to come back. They now see you provide the money. But guess what? They're going to also tell you with the Sun in reverse. All I see is that I am so unhappy with the options that are out here. So now somebody is unhappy with all those options. They're also unhappy because they want to come back. See? Three of Swords. See? They don't want to be in a third party. Who, remember, they close themselves off to run to be with a third party. Now they're not happy with the third party. They're not happy with the other options. They want to come back to you. But see, you don't want to be with them because now you have found out that they have been cheating with the community. Okay, your person is really out here. Hey, Louis Saint, your person has really been out here doing the most, cheating with lots of options. Now they talking about they so unhappy with all these options. Because, you know, it's fun sometimes when you cheat. Y'all know that. Sometimes when people be out here cheating and sinning and drinking and partying, it's fun. It's fun. Until it ain't. It's fun sneaking behind. But sometimes people get a rush from that. Oh, my person don't know I'm over here. Having a moment. They get a rush out of doing shit behind your back. Until they realize that when the real shit hits the fan, life hits. And you go run to this third party and say, hey, oh my God, you're not going to believe this. My car didn't start. Oh my God, I don't have any money. I'm really hungry. I got this going on. And they're looking at you and they go, why are you telling me this? I mean, don't you care? And they're looking at you like, that's not what, I'm not here to be in a relationship with you. Why are you telling me this? Okay, your car doesn't work. What does that have to? So are you telling me you're going to be late? You going to catch an Uber over here? Why are you telling me about your car not starting? Well, I was hoping that you could get, oh, baby, I know you don't think I'm going to give you some money. This ain't that. This ain't that. That's not what we got going on, baby. This is one of them, we do what we do. You drop them drawers, you drop them panties. That's all we're doing. All the extra, I'm not your man, you're not my woman. This ain't this. This ain't that. So whatever problems you have, leave that shit at the door. Now you gonna come in here and do what you gonna do. So you gonna be late? You coming through? Or yes or no? So when you get one of them type of cold, hard reality checks from somebody basically telling you they don't really give a damn about you, but they laying up and having sex and using your body, then you kind of be like, oh snap. Okay, alrighty then. Now those options don't look so appealing because the person who really gave a damn about you, you were impulsive and ran out and chose to put other people over. Don't feel so exciting to cheat now, does it? It was fun till it wasn't. And so now this person, 5 of Cups, they're now regretting and in mourning because now you're out of reach. Remember, they closed themselves off from you. And you said, okay. And then you found out there was options. And you said, okay. And you now been having time to reflect that they really weren't invested. So you said, okay. And now somebody is, exactly. Juliana, welcome to the channel. She said, that's what you call a F around and find out. Now you're out of reach. And now somebody feels like they played their hand. If this was chess, look at the board, the checkerboard floor. They played themselves. Playing with you. And guess what? They see that they played themselves. This is somebody who now sees that you are single, you're sexy, and you're independent. And you're out here just growing wealth. You look like you are happy. You got a strong relationship with the divine. You just minding your business. You just living your life. Living your life like it's golden. Living your life like it's golden. Jill Scott. Living your life like it is golden, baby. Happy. Just very strategic. You getting your personal wish fulfillment and everything. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. You got your personal wish fulfillment and you are financially all the way stable. Literally living your life like it's golden. And they are out here feeling like they cannot move forward. Things for them, because the Knight of Pentacles is just standing there. Things ain't moving forward for them. Their stuff is at a standstill. Chariot is in reverse. Chariot is Cancer. They feel like they can't balance themselves out. They have no forward movement. They don't feel successful. They literally feel like the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of them all. They're just that donkey ain't moving. He's standing there. So now somebody feels like they can't move forward. They was out here trying to protect themselves from you, closing you off. Now they can't move forward. They don't know how to balance themselves out. They're having money issues. They feel like a jackass. The 9 of Pentacles is Virgo and the 5 of Cups with Scorpio. This is somebody with the Knight of Wands who wants to come back because now they see that you are a leader. The Knight of Wands not the Knight. I thought this was a King of Wands. Knight of Wands, This person now wants to come back very impulsively. I'm sorry, I thought this was the King of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So this person, actually, the Knight of Wands is still a good card in the upright. This is somebody who wants to come back. They're very passionate about coming back and restarting the relationship. They don't want the cycle to close. Now they see who you are. And now they want to rush back in with a lot of passion. This person may even try to seduce you. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back so bad, baby. You want this body. You want this. You want like somebody is really coming in with passion. They're coming hot and ready, like a like a Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready. Here they come, trying to take the swords out of your back after they told you to literally disappear. They put a wall between you and them. They told you they didn't want to see a new beginning with you. See how the sun want? They put the wall up. They didn't want to see a new beginning with you. They told you to disappear, kick rocks. So you did. Notice ain't nothing left but your clothes. You literally have disappeared from this person's life. Now they want to come back and take all the sores out your back. The person who left you for dead, who hurt you repeatedly with multiple options, now is unhappy because now they want to take all those sores out your back. Because now they see where they had a lot of options. Somebody didn't realize, y'all, listen. The Ten of Swords is Gemini, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, Chariot was Cancer. Let me tell you something. Sometimes people don't realize all that you bring to their world until you have left it. Somebody basically traded their 80% for a 20 or less. You could have, I'm going to be honest, you was doing a lot for this person. A lot. It may not even been an 80-20. It may have been a 90-10. For some of y'all, 95 to 5%. This person wasn't really giving you shit. You was out here hauling ass, trying to keep this relationship together. And they traded all of that to go be with third parties who ain't offering them nothing but dang-a-lang a vagina. Who offering you a few minutes of passion. And they ain't looking out for you financially. They're not caring about if you ate today. They don't care about your emotional health. They don't care about nothing but getting their rocks off, using your body to get their rocks off. They're using you. They're treating you like an object. And this is what you rushed into. And so when you have a real problem, oh my God, I had a bad day today. And they look at you, I don't want to hear that shit. Listen, baby girl, listen. I'm not here for that. I'm your side piece. I'm not your main squeeze. I don't care about your problems. I'm not here to give you gifts. We're not hanging out. Oh, they call up, because, sometimes when they broke up with you, it's a holiday. It's time to, they want to kick back and kick it. So, I want to kick back and kick it. What's up? What you doing? Because now they free. I know you don't think you coming over here. We're not a couple. You can't kick it with me. I'm going to be with whoever I'm going to be with. And it ain't you because you just a side piece. And so when reality starts hitting people in the face, they don't like it. Now they realize what the hell they had. My person paid the bills. My person looked out for me. They made sure I ate. When I had a problem, if I felt sad, you were quick to come in. Remember, when they stopped talking, you was quick to come in like the Knight of Cups. Baby, let's talk about it. You want to meet for dinner? What do we need to do to get this right? They're not getting that same treatment. And now they feel hopeless. The star, Aquarius, is in reverse. Now they're feeling defeated. The star is in reverse. This girl is looking into some water. Sometimes when we look at things, what we see is distorted. They was looking at something all the way wrong. And now they feel distorted. With the star, you feel hopeless because they did not see what they had until it was out of reach. You sent me away. Now you can't get a hold of me and you don't know if you're going to get me back because you done put other people above me. And now this person is realizing that you are out here, child. You got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, baby. You got blessings in overflow. Your whole life looks like blessings in overflow, and that is not an illusion. You gave good love, and you got blessings. Ace of Cups is in the upright. You are blessed. You single, you sexy, you successful, you're getting your personal wish fulfillment. You out here, you're healthy, you're balanced, you alchemizing, you're the empress. Life for you is looking great. You got blessings in overflow, and it's just you. And somebody else is watching this, and they're feeling hopeless because they didn't hold on to you. See? They wish now that they had not juggled you because leaving you did not prove to be successful. Somebody wishes that they hadn't left. Chariot. They wish they hadn't left. They wish they hadn't left. That's the Chariot. They wish they had not left because nothing came from leaving. They were not successful. I wish I hadn't juggled my person. They literally just threw away the whole relationship. Y'all was on the edge and you kept trying to catch y'all before you failed. You kept trying to fix it before it failed. You know how much you do for this person financially. You know how much you was there for them emotionally. So you're trying to fix it. But they chose to juggle you anyway. Now they wish that they hadn't. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Star was Aquarius. The Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. This is somebody who now wants to come back. Eight of Cups. Of course they do. Of course your little ass wants to come back. Notice how mad she looks as she walks away. Notice the little pig sitting at the top of the door that's closed. They walked away from you. They huffed and they puffed and they blew the whole house down. And who you mad at, boo? Who you mad at? They torpedoed the relationship. They didn't want it. They walked away. Now they want to walk their ass back. Now this person has all this passion. Now they want to come in and seduce you. They all passionate. I love you. I want to be with you. I find you so sexually attractive. Oh, you trying real hard. Now you coming back and trying your best with the Eight of Cups, Pisces, to make it work. After putting somebody in competition, you created all this chaos and conflict. This is the Five of Wands, Leo. What's being illuminated right here with this Leo card is that this person put you in competition with others. They created the chaos. They created the confusion. They're the problem. Imagine you leaving your person thinking that they're not fulfilling your needs. Just for you to get a reflection of you weren't seeing yourself nor them right. Now you feel hopeless. Because think about when you look at water, especially if you put something in the water, it has a ripple effect. Somebody was getting a distorted view, the ripple effect. But when the water comes, now you can see what you're throwing away. See how she's throwing pieces of her clothing away. Somebody now sees what they just threw away. You mean I'm the problem? I'm really the problem. You know, sometimes people just feel like, and listen, and I need y'all to really understand this. Listen, every cheater does not think that they are a bad person. I'm just getting my emotional needs met. They don't see themselves as a bad person. They don't see themselves as someone who is doing anything wrong. They could easily say to you, well, we were in a committed relationship, but it wasn't that serious. We was just talking. Y'all know people will throw that. We was just talking. It wasn't that serious between me and you. They'll say that. And they don't think they did nothing wrong. And then they don't really value what you contribute to their world until they take an assessment. And now this person wants to come back. But so it's like they want to come back, but they didn't already struck the match. And burnt the whole relationship down. And they was in their ego. This is somebody who wanted a cake and to eat it too. They thought, I don't need you. They thought the other options were better. It's very interesting how things work out. Now this person is realizing, woo! They lost their soulmate, acting like a karmic. We got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now this person is feeling like they have lost confidence. They feel hopeless. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are both Leo. They have lost confidence. And now they feel hopeless. King of Wands is in reverse. This person feels like they were very irresponsible with what you was offering them. This is somebody who was thinking with that snake. See how the snake almost looked like that phallic wand he's holding? Somebody was all up in their ego. I got attention. You thinking you feeling yourself. Somebody thought they could do tricks. But tricks are for kids, baby. King of Wands is in reverse. This person now feels like they were irresponsible with what you was offering them. The love, the blessings, they were irresponsible. They was juggling all of this trying to get attention from other people. This person is now with the Queen of Swords realizing that you have changed. You're not struggling. You are financially independent. And as the Queen of Swords, now you got a boundary. This is crazy. This is crazy. They want to come towards peace. Six of Swords. Now somebody wishes that y'all could be on the same page, in the same boat, moving towards peace, because see, you used to help them when they couldn't see what was coming up, when they was emotionally upset, when money was thin, and see how the land looks desolate. They want to come back to peace because you brought peace. They didn't have to go through things alone. They didn't have to face it alone because you was be with them. So now they want to balance things out. Queen of Swords is Libra. Six of Swords is Aquarius. This is somebody who is being met with judgment is in reverse. You don't want to resurrect the relationship because they put you in chaos and conflict and they juggled you with other options. So you're saying, no, thank you. I'm not interested. You really wasn't invested. You put a bunch of people over me. I don't really need to be with you. Technically, I'm pretty solid by myself. So you're calling judgment, and instead of resurrecting relationship and helping this person up, you're leaving them right where they're sitting, Libra, with justice. And somebody cannot take it because you have a boundary. You're asserting your boundary. No, you chose other options. Going to be over there. I'm not what you want. I mean, you really want to invest it. The foundation between me and you really want it strong. You want to be with them anyway. So just go on over there. I don't really need to be in a relationship. I'm a Nine of Pentacles. You're Nine of Pentacles. You could take or leave it. And now, do you see why somebody is really upset that you're out of reach? Because they allowed too much time, and now you're gone. You're gone. And guess what this is putting them in? The Eight of Swords. Somebody feels lost. Remember the House of Cards? It feels like when it all falls down. Whoa. When it all falls down. Now they in the Eight of Swords. Somebody's in a mental prison. They don't know what they're going to do. Gemini here. They don't know how they're going to get out of this. They're feeling less confident. They feel hopeless. They feel like you're out of reach. And it's all falling down. The whole relationship. They don't see how they're going to get you back. How they're going to get out of this. What have I done? I've just lost. They're in a mental prison. They know who they threw away. Somebody that was financially stable. An excellent provider who had a table that they could always come. That they were welcome to eat from. This is what I see now. King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Somebody is now realizing whose table they was eating from. You are a strong provider. They always had a place at your table. There was a place of peace. Notice the little clear skies with the pink clouds. It was a place of peace eating from your table. You provided very well. You're very stable. And this is what they're saying. I was so irresponsible. This person loved me and they were a strong provider. My person had the Midas touch. They didn't need me. They see it now. You didn't need them. You're Nine of Pentacles. My person didn't need me, but they wanted me. Now this is all they think about. Now somebody's using their intuition. Now they see it. If this was them as the Queen of Swords, now they see it. Four of Swords, Libra. Queen of Swords, Libra. Now somebody is using logic. They're looking at something from a higher perspective. And so now they want to dig this thing up with the Four of Swords in reverse. They want to dig up the relationship because now they see it at a higher perspective. My person didn't really need me. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Everybody don't understand what it means to be in a relationship. It is much better to be in a relationship where somebody wants to be with you as opposed to somebody needing you. Because if somebody needs you, that means that they could use you. But if somebody wants you, that means that they are not going to use you because they genuinely love you. They really care for you. They want to be with you. I'm not here because you provide me. I'm not here to use you for none of your resources or none of that. I'm literally here because it's just pure love. It is better to be wanted than to be needed, because if to be needed means you possibly going to use me. You're going to use me for something. You might not really be with me for the real investment. So now somebody sees it. And guess what? Guess what? They feel bad because now they want to move towards peace. Somebody is now judging the situation. Remember, they're the Queen of Swords, and now they literally judging a situation, and from their judgment, all they can see is they want to. If I have to ride through this thing called life, the ups and downs, I want to be riding with you. Somebody who brought peace to my world. Somebody who kept me from juggling. If I have to go through the ups and downs of life, sometimes there's certain people who we know will ride with us. I ain't telling you to be no ride or die, but listen, we all need somebody. Everybody needs somebody at some point in time. And everybody, when you go through things, this is when you are really able to see who really loves you, who really has your back, who really is going to stand 10 toes down. Thank you so much, JP, for all that you do, Sweet Pea. We don't realize who has our back till we go through something. You want to see who your real friends are? Go through life hits. You're in a bad car accident or something happens to you. Who gonna come visit you? You down on your luck and the money is gone. Who's your real friend? Because they say when you got money, many are your friends when you got a pocket full of money. But when I don't have none, who really hold me down because you really care about me? Somebody is now in that higher perspective and now they're really looking at things. Who really stood by them during the good times and the bad? It was you. And now they feel like they moved very irresponsible as the Emperor. That's the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy, the Emperor. This person now feels like they were irresponsible. They dropped their position. They were the first ones to tell you they didn't want to be with you. They closed off from you. They was moving with no mercy. I don't want you. Go on and go. Go on and go. I'm over here with I'm with the third party. I'm doing better without you. Go on and go. They sent you away. They called, and the Emperor is Aries. This person was out here trying to call judgment on you, showing you no type of mercy. I don't want to talk to you. You trying to make dinners, trying to talk to their mama, their friends. You trying to fix it any way you can before they cheated. You trying to fix it. They didn't want to. And you know what happens when you treat somebody who wanted you like this, who is single, sexy, independent, who can stand on their own feet, who don't need the relationship but just wanted it? They will respect you enough to give you what the hell you asked for. You want to be free? Then go ahead and be free then, baby. I love you enough to let your ass go. I love you too much. If I don't make you happy, you know what? Then so be it. I want to see you happy with whomever. If it ain't me, go on and be happy. I'll let you cheat in peace. I'm not what you want. And sometimes you can love somebody enough to be like, I'm going to let you go on and go. Because love doesn't try to control another person. So if I don't make you happy, and this third party is where you think it's at, now I know how much I do for you. I know how much I adore you. Like, I really do love you. You ain't giving me shit. Whoever this is wasn't giving you shit. So you truly love them. Without them you weren't with them for what you could get out of it because they weren't offering you nothing. You literally love them. Put them up on a pedestal. You love them. That Queen of Cups is holding that cup high up. I adore you. I'm putting you high up in a position you may not even deserve because I genuinely love you. But if you don't love me and you think you're going to be happier over there, then I have to respect you because I truly love you and I'm going to let you go. But now that you have let them go, now you have taken assessment of the relationship. And it's like now you see what you did not see here with the moon here in the upright Pisces. All right. How you doing, Jessica? Clifford Beans. Is it Channa? How you doing, Channa? Sorry, y'all. I haven't kept up with the names. Nia Johnson. Maya MX. How you doing? Ola May. Jean Gladwell. Welcome. Is it Tennessee? Ooh, tDimYourLight. Bizwa. Welcome. Yeah, my name is Lay. Hey, yeah. Hey, Disobey. Welcome, sweet pea. Whitney Page. Welcome. How are you? And I think I'm going to go back down. Hey, Liz. Tariq Cook. I see you, sweet pea. Jessica. All right, I'm going back down, y'all. Okay. Hey, Allie, Maya, friend. Is it Tajay Tolan? How you doing? And Angelica, Lulu, welcome. Okay, so where was I? So this person, they gave up on a relationship. They did not see what they had, truly. And now they can't see how to get out of it. They didn't see who walked with them through the good times and the bad. See, look at you. This was y'all. They didn't see you. They did not see you. They did not use their intuition. They could not see. Now they don't know how they're going to get out of it because ain't nobody coming in offering money anymore. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. The moon is Pisces. Ace of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You're not, nobody, now you're not giving gifts. The person who is stable is no longer giving, but you're not just giving because you just didn't want to. It's because they told you, go on and go. They kicked you out. This person now realizes when they look at it, who put who in this one-sided situation? Page of Cups, Cancer. Who put who in this one-sided situation? They did. Page of Cups is Cancer. Somebody put you in this one-sided situation. They now realize why you have boundaries. They know what they did to make your heart grow cold. They didn't offer no love. They handled you very immaturely as a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups in reverse is somebody who is emotionally immature. They're not there at all. They're not really looking at something. They didn't see it. They didn't see. Now they see it as the King of Swords. You make $1 out of 15 cents. You work really, really hard. You take care of those people that you love. You always try to bring them to peace. And even in their ignorance, whoever you are, even when they was trying to cheat, you kept trying to reel them back. Baby, baby, just talk to me. And you know what they did? They blocked you. Their irresponsible ass is now thinking about how they put up a blockage. Nine of Wands. They put up the wall. And I'm telling you, they feel a bit like a fool. They hurt themselves putting this wall up between the two of y'all. That was very irresponsible. Now they're going through chaos, but they the ones who created the wall. They struck the match. They're the ones who did it. Now this person can't see if you will ever work with them again. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo. Next to Pisces. Somebody doesn't, they don't know how they're going to get out of this. That all they want to do is work with you again. But with the Ace of Pentacles, they know from their intuition, you don't want to work with them. Intuitively, they know you don't want to work with them. And they know why. So they silently watch you. They're quietly watching you not give to them. And they know intuitively why you're not giving to them. Because they had secrets. Somebody was hiding someone in the closet behind that pink curtain. There's a woman back there staring at another woman. Somebody has some secrets. They had some third parties. Some same-sex options, perhaps. Only take that part if it resonates. But somebody was hiding somebody. And so their secrets is why you're no longer giving. And the fact that they pushed you away. They know why you're not working with them. High Priestess is Taurus. This is one of them ones where you have to accept accountability for how you lost your person, why they're gone, and why they're not coming back. This is somebody facing themselves in the mirror. Yes, to be like that. Hey, Dan Jaquise. How are you? Gina. Hey, Gina. Now, I know that's right. Dwight, welcome. Yeah, Sandy Taylor. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sonia. Hey. Sometimes it be like that, y'all. Sometimes it just people realize what they have after it's gone. See, it was cool when they had all them options. Now that they have been with the other options and they're going through stuff, now they're ready to slow down. Now they're ready to be in High Priestess energy. Now they're trying to get in that King of Swords, Queen of Swords, High Priest. I'm trying to look at stuff from a high perspective. Even the moon here. All the things that I didn't see, now I see. I see who walked with me in the dark. Who held me down when life hit. And this is who I just kicked out of my life. Somebody feel like a fool. Somebody feel like a fool. Hey, Christina Serotonin. How are you? Gina Mac. I see y'all. Now I'm hearing in my head. Please don't walk away from me. We could work it out. Whatever it may be, girl. Or man. They want to work it out. You can't work it out after you done acted a fool, baby. You can't work it out if you didn't. Hey, Dollar Bill and Norma Lopez. Sometimes, and listen, and you know, sometimes when they send you on your way, they act a fool. It's like they burnt the bridge that they didn't know that they was going to want to come back and cross. This person burnt the bridge because now you like, nah, I'm good. They burnt the bridge. I know that's right, Java Q. They burnt the bridge. Thank you, $1 for that 100 jewels, Sleepy. I see you. This is called Spirit Messages. Okay, so this is what I have for you. There's some things going on with pets. Now, I don't know, maybe somebody needs to get a pet or something like that. It says your spiritual companion since the dawn of time. Some of y'all have spirit animals. You know, when you have a spirit animal, you feel really drawn to it. Sometimes you really like a certain animal. There are certain animals that will embody different things at different times. It says at this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So somebody, maybe you have a pet, maybe you need a pet, or maybe there is a spirit animal that is calling your name. I know one of mine was the honey badger one time. A honey badger is very resilient, honey. They are one of the bravest animals in the face of all time. Like one of the smallest things, but one of the bravest. That is one animal when it gets knocked down, it gets back up again. And that was one of my my spirit animals I embodied one time. Because sometimes I ask spirit different, you know. what spirit animal am I embodying at the time? And you could do the same thing. So if you feel drawn to something, look up the spiritual meaning. If you start to see a specific animal all the time, every time you look up, you're seeing a tiger. Oh man, I was at the train station today. I seen a tiger. Oh, I just, you happen to be doing something. It's a tiger. That's spirit trying to get your attention. That's a sign, synchronicity, or omen saying, hey, this animal you might be embodying that energy. So take some time to look that up. Now, we have light here. Notice the heart space is being lit up, and there's lots of little birds or doves here. It says they want you to imagine yourself being composed of energy and light. It says, because in reality, that's exactly what you are. You're composed of energy and light, and you are powerful, and people are always going to be attracted to brilliance. So this is a time where spirit wants you to remember just how brilliant you are and let your light shine, baby. Shine, 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 baby. Now, we also have here, it says hello from heaven. And there are many hands here holding many different things. There's a butterfly. There's some feathers. There's some money, some coins, a rose, a dragonfly. Those are signs, synchronicities, and omens being offered to you from the spiritual realm, from the heavens. Okay, sometimes it could be your guardian angels. Some of y'all believe in ancestors. Sometimes it's them. It says your loved ones in the spirit world will want to connect with you. And sometimes passed on loved ones will leave little hints that they're there. There might be a flickering of the lights. Some people don't like that. So you have to tell your spiritual team what you're comfortable with and what you're not. So like if, let's say your grandmother passed away, right? And she's trying to get your attention. So she's leaving dimes everywhere you go. And because I know that I have seen that happen. Or sometimes they'll come around you in the form of a butterfly. Somebody just passed away and it's like a butterfly is just constantly following you. It might be that loved one sending you a little sign, synchronicity, or omen that, hey, I'm here. Everything's okay. Because sometimes they could see that we're mourning and they're trying to give you little signs or omens that they are there and that they're trying to connect with you. And even like I said, they know, it says here, they know when you've been thinking of them. So sometimes when you're down and out over a lost loved one, they will come to you in different little forms. They will leave, like I said, dimes. If you start finding dimes in like the most random places, like you're going to put your shoe on and it's a dime inside your shoe. And sometimes before people pass away, they'll tell you, if I ever pass away, like let's say you have a sick loved one, they say, if I pass away, one of the ways that I'm going to try to get your attention is I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And yeah, like Sunshine today just said, a cardinal. Sometimes they'll come in the form of a bird. And it's like literally pecking at your window or following you around. Or it could be a form of a butterfly. Or like I said, dimes. I've seen people who've had deceased loved ones that will leave them dimes. You're going to go get some hairspray from under your cabinet and you pick it up and it's a dime underneath the hairspray. That is a loved one. That is the most random place. Who puts money there? Nobody. That is your dead loved one or someone of your spiritual team trying to get your attention. Okay. They're sending you signs and symbols to show how much they love you and just to tell you, I am okay. So don't be afraid. And if you're not comfortable with a certain sign, synchronicity, or omen, like flickering lights bother you, then say something. Just say it out loud. I don't approve of that. If you don't want to hear things, then say that. You don't want to see things, then say that. Tell them what you're comfortable with. If you're only comfortable with seeing 333 on a clock, then say I'm only comfortable with seeing number synchronicities. Spirit will respect you. Okay? They will respect you. I need y'all to know that. Okay? Let's see what we got here. It says soul power. Let's talk about soul power. It says, always remember that you're a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. You are a spirit. These are avatars. Y'all seen the movie The Avatar? That's exactly what you're in. This is a simulation. Yes, this is what we call the Matrix. Yes, your body, you living this thing out. It's like a dream that feels like pinch yourself. Oh, it feels so real. But guess what? You are temporarily here. You're having an experience, an earthly experience. You are a spiritual being. You are energy. And guess what? Energy cannot be destroyed. You are light energy. If y'all know about energy, you can't destroy energy. And so that's why sometimes people feel like they have ghost sightings and stuff. That you can't get rid of the energy. They just don't have a body. They don't have an avatar. So it says your soul comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. So your soul is your true essence. That's who you really are. You have an unlimited supply of soul power because you are a spirit being. And you can command that you can call on whenever you need it. You got to remember, you have the breath of life. You are a soul. You have energy. You can always call on God's spirit to help you to tap into that energy so you can keep going. Some people call that energy the Holy Spirit. You can call on it. You can ask for help. Whenever you feel tired, you need that little extra, ask for it. Tap into it. You have not because you ask not. Just ask it. Okay? I don't know if I should do the bottom of the deck just yet. What'd you say, Tay Nolan? Yes, that's right. Energy cannot be, can be transformed and transmuted. You cannot destroy energy. Y'all know that. We learned that. It says, look, and I should have just read the bottom of the deck because it came out anyway. Love, because that's what we had at the bottom of the deck. Love. And now they're talking about self-love because this is what I originally was going to read. So let's talk about this. It says, love is the foundation of your existence. And now is the time to love and nurture and heal yourself. It's the foundation, baby. And you are just as worthy of receiving and giving love and compassion. So you deserve to be given love and to receive love. But guess what? Self-love is not just a simple state of mind, and it's not just about a good feeling. It's a state of appreciating yourself because you need to give and receive love too, even if it's just to yourself. So while love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that can propel you through life. So that being said, you need to grow and mature from actions that you take to support your mind, body, and soul. So show yourself some love, baby. It will help you. Listen, sometimes we are not, sometimes we're single. Sometimes we're far away from friends or family. And sometimes there is nobody that's going to show you love and appreciation. So love and appreciate yourself. You take you wherever you go. Whenever you look in the mirror, you looking back at you. Just treat yourself with love and kindness. What do you need to make yourself feel good? What's up, Track Masteron? You probably got a demon, and I think you're lying, so I'm going to let you go, baby. Okay, you got to go. Hey, Tiffany, and Five Dimes. Hey, baby. And hey, Shariah, or is that how you say it? Shirani. How you say your name, baby? Sharani Ball. Sharani Ball. Is that how you say it? I might be wrong. I don't know. Listen, reach out. Shireen. Okay. How you doing? What's up, Jennifer? It says here, reach out. It says, we are reaching out right now to help somebody in a current situation. Listen, if you're going through something, Spirit is trying to tell you, and you see the spirit face, because this is a black woman, but this face right here looks like a light body. Do you see it? And then it's kind of got like that peacock feathers. Now it says here, we know that you're reaching out due to help for a current situation. Somebody could be going through something. If you have been reaching out to the divine, your ancestors, your spiritual team, your spirit guides, they hear you. This is what they want you to know. They know that you've been asking for support, and they said support is as much about the physical act of accepting help. So they're trying to give you help, but are you not accepting the help because it did not come the way that you thought it should? It says you got to accept the help where it is offered, and it's about emotional benefits and learning that it is truly okay to accept support however it is presented. Somebody has been asking for spiritual help, and you have not been taking it. A lot of y'all have heard the story about the man who was on the boat, and he called out to God and said, well, he was drowning, and he asked God to save him. And God sent 3 or 4 people 3 or 4 times to save him, and he didn't get on the boat. And then he got mad and got up to heaven, and he supposedly said to God, God, didn't you hear me calling you? And God said, I sent 3 different times for somebody to get you on the boat. And you said, no, I'm waiting on God to save me. I sent you to help. Sometimes you don't have to recognize, listen, if you're not sure, you need to ask for spiritual discernment to be able to see when God is sending you to help. If you've been praying for something and God has been giving you signs, synchronicities, or omens, or trying to, sometimes help, y'all, will come from people. God will use people to do work sometimes for the divine. So if you have asked for, let's say you needed food, and someone is offering you food and you don't take it. And when I say food, not like a bag of food like from McDonald's, I'm talking about like, hey, and you're like, well, no, I don't take food from the food pantry. I don't do that. If you're asking for certain things, sometimes, listen, the universe will help you, but sometimes you need to have the spiritual wisdom and discernment to know when God is sending you that help and not refuse it. Because sometimes God will use people to do certain things because we're here to help each other. Sometimes, like, let me give you an example. And this is a lighter one. I had a prayer about whether or not I should do something. For instance, actually, it had a lot to do with like starting my channel. I didn't really know. I had prayed about it, and I had only talked to God about this. And I was like, I don't know. I just don't really feel. I don't know. I need a sign. Do you know the next day I was at work, some man I had never met before in my life told me exactly, he didn't know it, verbatim, what I had prayed for and said, you should do it. I don't know why, but I see you starting this channel and you should do this, that, and the other. And it was confirmation. So sometimes you can ask for a sign and God will give you a sign. It may come through a person. It could come from somebody you don't even know. Sometimes you have a casual conversation and you see what I'm saying? So don't be surprised if you get help and it comes from another person. Some of y'all be thinking that every sign, synchronicity, or omen has to be like spiritual and grandiose and some woo-woo stuff. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's really plain and simple the way they get our attention. It could come through a person. So just be open and ask for spiritual discernment to be able to discern when the help is being given. Because some of y'all will miss the boat. Okay. It says here, ground yourself. This is a good way too to be able to hear. If you are busy and you have a lot of energy going, right? You're stressed out. You got a lot of anxiety. You're going through a lot at the time. You're not going to be able to hear clearly. So you need to ground yourself, because being distracted and unfocused and tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you are ungrounded and you cannot hear your light team. See the white doves coming in? You can't grow and you can't hear your messages coming through clearly if you are irritated, mad, everything getting on your nerves, you're stressed out, you cannot hear nothing. So you need to go sit out in nature. Go sit by some water. Take your shoes off. Put your feet in the grass, ground. Just watch go bird watching. Watch the clouds go by. Sit down and be quiet. Just sit down. It says, because now is the time to become centered. This is how you get centered. Even if you have thoughts to come and go. I don't want you to feel like grounding or meditation. I say this all the time. So what? Your thoughts, oh man, I got to go do this next week. I need to run to the grocery store. You could let them thoughts come and go. But there will be a time where something will catch your attention. Like you might watch some birds and for a second you stop thinking because you're watching the birds. That is grounding you. Energy is coming through your feet. And believe it or not, they have done studies. There are studies, you can look them up, of people who grounded and they watch what happens to the blood cells when you ground. By putting your feet on the earth and grounding, your cells will literally, blood cells have changed shapes and like leveled out. They do all kinds of little studies, y'all. You can see like what grounding does. You can look up some studies. Okay. And by being centered, it allows you, it will help you to connect with the divine source. Now you can hear. Because your intuition and the divine speaks in a small whisper sometimes. It's not loud, so you got to calm down. Breathe. Take some deep breaths and ground, okay? It's really, really important. At the top of the deck, it says seek. I love this. I absolutely love this. I say this all the time. Ask, and you heard Jesus said it first. Ask, and you shall receive. Knock, and the door shall be open. Seek, and you shall find. If you need help, you better get in the habit of learning that the power of spirit exists in all things, and everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world will contain a fragment of spirit, and that includes you. So we are all one with spirit, and we are connected to one another. So when you need help, call on the help. Actually, this actually just put something that just popped in my mind was the fact that because spirit exists in all things, we can appeal to spirit and then ask for God's divine spirit to be activated through another to help you and give you the wisdom and the recognition to seek, know, and understand. Remember, because we're trying to reach out and figure it out. So you can ask for that. Can, since you exist in all things, can you activate and help me to recognize you through, you know what I'm saying? And God will do it. God will do it. But see, sometimes that requires being vulnerable. That says vulnerability. Some of y'all want to guard your heart. See how them twigs and the lights, like some of y'all are very guarded when it comes to your heart. It says this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread unto the unknown. Some of y'all are afraid to go into the unknown. It says unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on your intuition than your rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense of that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Sometimes people think feeling vulnerable is negative. I cannot be vulnerable. I'm naked. I'm exposed. I could get hurt. Sometimes when you are a very spiritual person, you need to look at something. Sometimes God is going to ask you to be vulnerable. God will ask you to put some things, trust. Now, one of the ways that I have found that if God is asking you to be vulnerable and to trust something you're seeing, it will line up. There's like a certain line, like things have to line up. If it doesn't line up, then it's probably not it. Okay. How you doing, Abdullah? How are you, sweet pea? Amanda Johnson. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, y'all, let's talk about money. Do y'all want to? Yes. Do y'all want to talk about money? Let's talk about money. Can we get into the money that we are not forsaken? Ooh, I like your name. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. How you doing, Aura Massage Wellness? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. All right, y'all. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. I like talking about money. We always seem to talk about money close to the end or the beginning of a month, and we are coming to the close. It is a full moon. I didn't know it was a full moon. Hey, Kuwait Christy. How you doing, Rhonda Jones? Thank you for the sparkle. Let's talk about it. Holy Spirit, what is the most important message that you have for the collective concerning money? Caution. Uh-oh. Who got more money going out than coming in? Uh-oh, it's time to be careful. I already knew. You got more money going out than coming in. Somebody needs to slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. This is a warning. You need to reevaluate your priorities, or you're going to take a substantial loss. Slow down. Look at your budget. Look at your account. You could be overspending. Hit pause. Hit the brake. We need to stop. It says what's going on inside of you could be triggering bad money behavior. Listen, sometimes when we get stressed, some people like to feel little small moments of joy. You know, like when you get open gifts at Christmas, do you know sometimes people feel joy? So they like to order. Some of y'all are Amazon kings and queens, and you will order. Some of y'all will order your butt off. And I am a mail carrier. I be delivering these packages to y'all's doors. Because sometimes that makes us feel better. Sometimes when people feel stressed or upset, a little shopping therapy makes you feel better. But then you need to reevaluate, and you need to kind of slow down with that, because you could be putting yourself into debt. And there was a light when I said that, so that is confirmation. It says justice. Make sure you're being honest about and ethical in money matters. Ooh, if somebody doing some things that you ain't got no business doing concerning money, you better be careful. That's a police officer. Don't get caught up trying to make some quick money. Don't do it. Don't do it. I remember during COVID here, and all them people was taking out them PPP loans. Don't do it. Don't always get caught up. They started arresting some of them folks because some of these people was getting $1 million checks. You got to slow down. It says something in your life may need to be brought into alignment, but just make sure it's ethical and honest, baby. Don't get out here and get caught. Now, some of y'all may want to join, like you may be thinking about getting into a law that brings justice, like being police, military, a lawyer, some sort of court, criminal justice, or something like that in the legal field. That's cool if you're thinking about a career in that area. But somebody, I'm trying to tell you, somebody got more money going out than coming in, and you're thinking about doing something unethical, and this is your warning. You're going to get caught, so stop. Y'all do know, what did they say? God gives a warning before destruction. Did you know that? So I'm giving somebody a warning. I don't know who this is for, but before destruction, God always gives you warnings. Yeah, I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. It says transporter. Let's talk about this. It says things will manifest sooner than you think. This is an excellent time for some of y'all to travel for work or refresh your mind. Now, when I say traveling does not always have to mean you actually get on a plane. You could travel across the World Wide Web by doing some work. You could be in a social media. You could be doing something where your job takes you around the world through the internet. It does not have to mean actual travel. You ain't got to get on an actual plane. Some of y'all though may need to get some jobs. Like a little side hustle, like Uber Eats or, DoorDashing or something, where you're a driver or a taxi or something. Some of y'all might want to look into being a stewardess or pilots or something, a travel blogger or something like that. A job, or you may need to take a job where you travel. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can find a job where you travel and you get maximum pay with little, it doesn't require a whole lot. It all depends, okay? How you doing, Lee Vega and Geminis and Suave? How you doing, baby? Just told you. Didn't I just say some of y'all will be traveling with media? Okay, it says get more publicity to increase your finances. Some of y'all need to get into the media. Some of y'all need to be seen. Sometimes you don't have to be seen. If you're afraid, like for instance, there are tarot card readers who don't show their face at all. All you see is hands. Not everybody is bold. Some people even have a setup. It look like cards. It's like a still image. And you hear them flipping cards. And you can hear their voice, but you don't ever see them at all. It all depends. But somebody does need to get seen. You need to get out here and get more publicity. You need to step into the spotlight. Somebody been thinking about starting something. It may be on social media. Don't have to be. You may be thinking about getting into acting or singing or dancing or something. Something you need to do. Even if you're but trying to become a host or something. A podcaster. Something. Somebody's thinking about doing something. Modeling, actressing, radio host, something. But you need to step into the spotlight. And it's time for you to be seen. It's time for you to get on stage. This is confirmation. This is confirmation. Also, you need a network. Somebody needs to get out here and network. And network, in other words, you may know somebody else in this field who can like open doors for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's all in who you know. So networking can actually help your money grow. So like being or public relations, marketing, brand managers, that type of thing. There's different things you can do to network. It says if you some of y'all are doing too much and you need help, you need support. That's what networking can help you find the support you need. It's okay to trust help. And like I said, if you're scared to trust somebody with something, ask for the spirit of discernment so you can read situations better. And guess what? This is really important. Some of y'all are going to need money managers. How much? Listen. So we got some people who need to slow down and don't do nothing unethical. And then others of y'all have too much on your plate. You need a little help and you need a money manager. Somebody is going to be, it says, expect a positive financial change in your life. And somebody, it says, your hard work will now pay off. You need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Somebody may need a money manager to help them to manage their money. Or you need to be the money manager and become like a banker or financial advisor, accounting, or a career in finances. Some people start podcasts where they talk about money. Maybe you're really good at money, savings, and looking at different laws and loopholes, and that could help save money and maximize it. That could be your thing. Okay. It says mistakes. If you do happen to make a mistake, y'all, please don't beat yourself up. We all make money mistakes. There are times when the good is good, and then there's times where, you can mess up. You can mess up royally and be like, oh Lord, I have really, really put myself into a jam. It says past mistakes can actually leave you financially insecure. And it can keep you stuck. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And even if you do make mistakes, failure is just, I don't like looking at failure as a bad spot to start, because you can only go up. If you made some bad mistakes and you have to start all over, be kind to yourself. You need to bridge some sort of gap between your expectations and reality. The reality is everybody did not have parents that taught or who taught them how to manage money. And everybody is not taught in school how to manage money. But it is your responsibility as an adult to get a book or to educate yourself. So if you do make a mistake, to not make it again. So do whatever you need to do. Okay. If you don't budget real well, maybe you need to figure out how to budget yourself. So that you don't make the same mistakes twice. All right. It's time to get active. Somebody is activating their soul purpose and receiving gifts. Some of y'all will make money on your spiritual gifts. You're going through a soul activation, and this is one of the ways you're going to actually make money. It says, awaken your soul and tap into your ancestral memory and your inner wisdom. Don't focus too much on the material world. It says somebody's focused too much on the material world instead of the spiritual. Somebody needs to tap into their spirituality. Stop chasing money, trends, what the world says you need to have. Somebody needs to kind of step into the unknown and step into their spiritual thing. Go through some sort of crown chakra activation, and it's going to help you. It says you can activate your soul's purpose and receive gifts. Your gift will always make room for you, so get into it. Okay. Look, I cannot even make it up. Notice that says spell work. See what I'm saying? Somebody has some spell. Listen, prayers are spells. Words are spells, period. So, it says using magic spells or prayers can help you to manifest. Your manifesting power can be strong. You ask, you can receive. You need to learn how to ask for what you need. It says casting a spell to remove. You can ask that anything negative or blocking your money or negative energy. Sometimes it's just your thoughts are negative. Some people have a poor, what do they call that? Like a poor mindset. And so like you will manifest because you think so negatively. So you could pray and ask for, better outlooks on money so that you don't have a, what do we call it? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Where people have just a poor mindset when it comes to money. It says, listen, don't be weary though of casting the wrong spell. Or somebody give you the evil eye. Sometimes your money, listen, In the spiritual community, everybody don't do right. There's some people who just don't want to see you succeed, so they'll do stuff to slow your money down out of jealousy and envy. If you're going to do spell work, actual spell work, like be a kitchen witch or something like that, you better know what the hell you're doing, because sometimes stuff can backfire. So if you're going to get into some real bibbity bobbity boo, you better know what the hell you're doing. And you still better do it ethically, because stuff can backfire. But if you don't take the prayer route, then you just need to make sure that you ask God to remove any blockages on your money, help you with any negative thinking, and help you to, because sometimes our thinking, we have a poor mindset. And so it's like we can't manifest because we're always thinking so negatively about money. So you need to learn how to ask for what you need. Help me to think more positively, to have a more positive view of money and myself, and to not give myself a spirit of poverty by thinking negative. And you can ask God to kind of open doors for you. Now, if you're going to ask God to open doors for you when it comes to money, if you're not casting spells, like you're actually doing yours through prayer or something like that, make sure that you're willing to do the work for what you're asking for. Because sometimes we'll ask God to open doors for more money, but it requires more work from you. It may require self-discipline. It may require getting up early or staying up late. And if you're not willing to do that, then don't ask for it, because you're going to have to be tested and approved before God will open that door. Does that make sense? Sometimes people ask for stuff, but they don't realize the work that is required. Think about what I'm saying. Like, one of the things that I tell you all the time, like, for instance, and this ain't got nothing to do with money, but like, I like to use being a parent. Sometimes people feel, I just want to be a mom. I just want to be a dad. Well, that's an 18-year course. 18 years, and for some of y'all, it's 21 years. So, it's more than just having a baby that's cute that follows you around. That's real work. So you better think about it. Some jobs require you got to be consistent for a long period of time. So be careful for what you ask for. You just might get it. Now that's it. That's all. I'm gonna leave it right there. I want to thank the divine, her son, the Holy Spirit of my light team. I also want to thank JP to God for being an awesome moderator. How you doing, Stephen DeMarco? Welcome. I hope that this was really beneficial to all of you all. I really enjoyed the tarot portion. I enjoyed the reminders from Spirit. The Spirit is always there, looking out for us, giving us signs, synchronicities, and omens that they are in our corner. Remember, you are a spirit having a human experience. Don't take this stuff. I mean, it's serious, but don't take it too serious. You are energy. You can transform and transmute. So that means you can change any type of situation. You are supported by the universe. All you got to do is ask. If you're having some issues with your money, some of y'all got more going out than coming in, start learning how to balance your money. Being a responsible adult, and do that. Also, let's talk about the tarot portion real quick. If you are somebody who sometimes you don't recognize who you have, if you happen to be blessed with somebody who supports you, has your back, there for you emotionally or financially, please slow your roll before you just go cheating on somebody and throwing them away. Sometimes some of y'all are throwing away really good men and women. And sometimes you need to recognize your worth. Sometimes you are that good man or good woman who deserves much better. If somebody decides they want to leave you, my darling, by all means, don't hold on to somebody who's letting go of your hand. Let them go. Let them cheat in peace. And you go find your peace elsewhere. Because trust and believe, what ain't for you will exit your life. And rejection is always God's protection. So if somebody want to leave, baby, let them go. That's it. That's all. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You know when I upload. If you happen to need a personal, I am the Light Tarot at gmail.com. Send me an email. Tell me you need the information for a reading, and I will shoot you over everything you need to know. I enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed having you here. I will be here tomorrow. I'm here every day, 7 days a week, 365, between 9:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard in the USA. So if you want to, come back and see me tomorrow, okay? Until then, you have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. I love you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, baby. Hey, Chastity, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye, baby.